Hello, folks. Thank you again for joining my channel. Uh, we are going to analyze the coming week. Last week, we had a bearish note and we did go down, but we didn't go to all the way down. Now looks like market snapped back and telling us that we are going higher. So we are going to be a bullish week. That's our projection unless we break down, and I'll provide the point for the breakdowns. So as before I start, let me tell you this is not a financial advice. Do your own due diligence, and this is just my opinion. So, stating that, let me share my screen so we can start. Uh, okay, here you go. Now we are going to see how we are going to do this coming days and the coming week. Uh, what we are looking at is there's a lot of targets what we are going to hit. We have first target is here. Of course, we have many more targets, but the coming week, as I am expecting bullish, that's your second level. And the third level is going to be, and we should be able to even hit for 58.91 the coming week. That shouldn't be a surprise as such. So that is kind of the target end of the week. It's going to be a bullish week, to my opinion, when this is invalidated. So anything underneath this low, which is the low of this particular day, was 441.21. So that will be the line in the sand for back to the bear thoughts. So you can say 441, and basically when I'm talking about any particular point, it's the hourly candle close, definitely what we need for change in the direction, not just going underneath that. So that's your SPY projection. Everything looks great. We came back, hold the 50 MA one day, another day. That is telling market has power. Also, the 8 MA is kind of now supporting and trying to curl back up. We have the 100 MA, which kind of held the support for the last week, and which was the turned the bearish market into now bullish side of the view. 200 is far off, so long term we are bullish. Mid-term we just get onto the bull side. Short term we have to get past that to get on the bullish zone. That means 446.34 is one of the key aspects to cross in between 441.30 and 446.34. It's a chop zone, you can say. But over that, we will start running higher, and which I believe we are going to run high, but then you never know. And also, as mentioned, it's not an advice, so do your own due diligence. That's where we are heading in the SPY. How about the Qs? Okay, so Q, we are right at the trend line. The next one we want to break and get over is 378.80, 20, and then the next projections is 380. Can we go all the way to 261? Quite much doable coming week, because the setup looks definitely bullish. If how we hold here around 380 area is, it's going to take you maybe up to 386, 86, 86 area. So that's the Qs. Again, both 2 days, we are holding the 50 MA dice fee. We are over the 8 MA. We are supposed to cross 376.42, which is your 21 MA, and then it should start moonshotting. Of course, if you see, this is your first resistance, the second resistance, And if we go over that, test it, expect a moonshot. How is Apple? Even though I have a bearish projection and a channel was created, we kind of broke that, came back up and held it pretty nicely. So everything kind of went from bearish to bullish in just, a day or so. Uh, Now, when we look the daily projections for it, may not be that huge, but we think that 350 plus is still 150.6 is doable at least for this week. And we go all the way from 261 level to 361 was also because this market is super bullish. We can have another bull run from here, testing this level to this level end of the week. So 152.52 is doable on the Apple as well. But definitely 150.6 will be on the watch because that also here you can see a huge resistance. And also once we cross a lot of time, we come back and test it and drop. So move is like, the extension of this line, it's kind of getting flattened. So we might go past this, come back, test it, and either bounce here or we start dropping. So right now, nothing tells the bear story. Okay, so that's your Apple. How about Microsoft, which probably is one of the most bullish one, is about to break, and expect Microsoft to do this, which is, weekly target could be 312.65 is pretty much doable on the Microsoft. That is all. I mean, again, 50 MA is held. We are over this cross. Your 8 MA and the 21 MA, we are testing it. If we have any push higher, that's telling that, we are going to go much higher. Facebook had a massive drop, massive drop compared to others. But then now I'm looking on the Facebook, the target is kind of getting around 368.24 area for the week, and we will analyze it there. But right now, definitely looking, we are going to test this area around 358.69, come back a retest and go to 368. Now, which is going to be a huge run. The thing is, this massive drop can this one act as a huge resistance. So this one, I'm not that optimistic we'll choose this path, but it can because that's how Facebook does most of the time. So when it runs like crazy. Amazon. So Amazon is going to have a huge run again. If everyone is needing to break this resistance line, which I believe this week will be a bullish week, and everyone is going to break that. And once we break those trend lines, it's going to moonshot. So where we see first target 3460, moving to this one, come back, retest going to 261 at around 350, 3509. So that's your Amazon, folks. Uh, NVDA, which is another bull case, I would say, and not much of a resistance except, the all-time highs, you can say. Uh, what I mean is you have to just get into it, and we might go there and test that uh, because it's very high right now. So, and I have smaller projection. And every time when you see anything underneath 320, 38.2 fib level, which is in this case is 221.34, any hourly candle close underneath that, all the bull case is over for that. So right now, 161. Can we go even higher? Yes. From here, how we behave, and we can even go to 235. But will it get there? No clue right now. Let's see how Monday opens. But yes, the bull story is going to continue. Uh, AMD. And I have to delete a lot of things. I want to get back some of it. Let's go out one by one. Because NVIDIA is the leader and might take it with it. Also, you see that touch was, at the bear cross not happening, then it's gonna take a moonshot. How far we are gonna go right now? My projection for the week is 161 from here or 261 from here. So our 161 level is 108.68, 261 is 111.65. And the target for the week, let's keep this target we are going to achieve. So 111.65 is what we are going to achieve. Coming back to the outside, there's one stock, which is Read One, which I was watching. And looks like this is going to make a run now. Of course, it's still in the bear zone because, low, low, higher low, higher low. And this is this a higher low or it's going to bounce back? But right now, because we made a base and we moved higher. So my expectations is as long as 1168 is holding, we are going to have a bull run towards 161, which is 1311. 261 is 1427. So that is all I'm going to give a projection target. Of course, it needs to do lots of work because all the moving averages are going to act as resistance. So we have this resistance, but once we break past that, it's going to moonshot and even, come back and test around 1497 area. Uh, SPC, the Virgin Galactic, it's consolidating. So you have to wait for the breakouts right now. And let's put this in a perspective is your top. And we tried to break past that. We did not. But can it do it on Monday as the market is turning bullish? Yes, it certainly can. And the reason what I'm going to say where is your entry stops and the targets are for the coming week. We are right here at 2507. That is your support. We don't want any close under 2477. That means the SPC is going to hit towards 161. So as long as the support works, we are going towards the first target, could be even your second target. Because the moving average is acting as a support here, it can become a resistance. So let me give the last defense line, which is going to be your defense for the bull case. So if we are over, as long as over this particular point, 2474, we are going to go higher. What else I'm watching is target. And you see the wedge formation in the target that is taking us, that if we break that, if we can break that, of course, we've had a nice base and this looks like we're going to push it higher. Kind of similar here, a nice base and try to push higher. That was resisted. So can we break that? Yes, because if you see this particular point, that's your 100 MA. And if the 100 MA can act as a support, what it did to SPY, you can expect, this to go higher. And as you see, 239.60 is your support line right now. So anything close underneath that on a hourly is your end of the story for the long side of it. So you can put a little bit underneath that, which is 238.80. If it holds, I think there's a bull run going to come in the target, and that means the immediate first target on the target itself is going to be 277.84, which might take a week or two, or once these wedge breaks, it does the moonshot. So that's the target for me. Any other tickers? Feel free to comment in the comment box, and I will look into it. Also, when commenting, let me know your time frame, that how long you want to hold, or uh, you know when you want to enter, and what kind of trade you are planning on that. So accordingly, I can give you the short term, mid-term, or long-term view on that particular ticker. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and press the bell icon just you get a notification. Thank you, and have a wonderful day, wonderful trading week, and see you all next week. Thanks. Bye bye.